What's up guys, Kevin here with TLD, bringing you our full review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the Xbox 360, which is also available on the PS3 and PC. Now like in Modern Warfare 2, the game is divided into three main categories. There's the single-player campaign, which finishes the storyline of the trilogy, Spec Ops, which consists of cooperative missions as well as a survival mode, and of course online multiplayer, which everyone is a fan of. Now the campaign itself is a lot more enjoyable than I had first anticipated, and while it doesn't necessarily have the best plot or dialogue, it does do a very good job of being what it is, an action experience. Over the course of the campaign, players will visit a large number of locales across the world, fighting on a number of continents, including North America, Europe, and Africa. While the game's graphics overall are nothing to be impressed by, the campaign does do a good job of having really cinematic action scenes, with just a lot of crap going on everywhere. The campaign also seems to place a focus on trying to be as little like a pure shooter as possible. Every mission in the game always has some kind of vehicle segment, turret moment, part where you control something remotely, like a missile or a turret on a helicopter. There's always something different going on. It's not just shooting people with guns on foot. The overall difficulty of the campaign isn't that high, especially if aim assist active, which is a lot more powerful than it used to be, allowing players to get headshots from ridiculous distances by just constantly hitting zoom and fire one after another. Now, as I said, this campaign isn't going to be winning any awards for its plot or dialogue, however it does make a very good effort at being both action intensive and varied. As for the Spec Ops mode, it consists of two different base types, survival and missions. In survival mode, players work together to take on hordes of enemies, whereas the mission mode is where players get in teams of two to accomplish different tasks, most of which are lifted straight out of the campaign, such as assaulting an airliner. It's fun for those looking for a cooperative experience that's easy to pick up and play, but it's definitely a lot more dependent on playing with your friends rather than just online pickup groups like you would with multiplayer. Speaking of multiplayer, this is the main reason why most people plan on picking up Modern Warfare 3, and it's extremely reminiscent of past Call of Duty titles, although it does appear like they put a little more effort into trying to balance out the game. One of the most significant changes is to the Killstreak system, which is now referred to as point streaks. The way it works now is that there's actual multiple types to choose from. There is the traditional kill streak, which is now called Assault, where when you kill several people in a row, you get some kind of cool offensive power. In addition to this, there's the Support type, which doesn't reset when you die. However, all of the rewards are purely supportive or counter enemy kill streaks, rather than just directly wrecking your opposition. There's also the Specialist type, which works completely different from the others, allowing players to unlock additional perks as they keep killing enemies, but just like with kill streaks, it does reset when you die. Now, this is pretty much the most significant change to Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer experience. There have been the addition of a couple new modes, for instance Kill Confirm, which is the same thing as Deathmatch, it's just that you have to take the extra step of picking up a dog tag off your enemy. Otherwise, the game is basically the same experience as Modern Warfare 2, just a lot of little rebalances to both perks and weapons. Now this ends up being one of the game's problems, however, is the fact that Modern Warfare 3 relies so heavily upon Modern Warfare 2's formula. It's not that it's a bad formula, it works, and people do enjoy it, but it's so similar to it that it's almost like playing the exact same game, right down to the graphics and UI being identical. While the campaign itself does add something new to experience because it is a new storyline, online multiplayer itself feels almost more like a patch job rather than an entirely new game. Now this isn't necessarily a bad thing if you absolutely loved Modern Warfare 2 and you want to keep playing that game, but it does mean that you're going to be paying a full $60 for something that could have been easily done as a patch or at most a $20, $30 expansion. If you're a longtime fan of Call of Duty, especially the Modern Warfare trilogy, then you've already picked this game up, or you're planning on soon, and you're going to enjoy it. However, I find it a little hard to rationalize to people that aren't fans of the series already that it's worth picking up the game right now at full price. That being said, the game does make for a fun action experience, and I would recommend picking it up after it has a couple price drops. That's our review of Modern Warfare 3. If you guys want to be one of the cool kids and aren't raging at me for not giving the game nothing but praise, make sure to hit that like button. And if you guys haven't gotten a chance yet, make sure to check out our latest 2 vids. Until next time, I'm Kevin for TLD, thanks for watching.